Hey everyone, I'm Texas Bass Fishing Guide Stephen Fatherree, and in this short fishing tips video, I want to share with you some of my favorite soft plastic rigs to throw during the springtime around shallow vegetation. The first lure that I like to use is a weightless 5-inch Yamamoto Senko. Now, I'm mainly looking for milfoil and hydrilla. Those are my two favorite types of vegetation to find. I like to throw 12 to 20 pound braided line, and then I will attach that to a 10-foot leader of 15-pound fluorocarbon line with a triple surgeon's knot. Whenever you tie that knot, make sure you tug on it nice and hard. If it doesn't break, you tied it right. When I'm fishing the weightless Senko, I like to pair it with a Trokar 3/0 HD worm hook and a 6/8 medium power Avid series rod. I'm going to throw this bait out, let it sink on slack line, sit on the bottom for 5 to 10 seconds, sometimes more, and then tighten that line up, give it a pop or two, see if you have a fish, and then let that Senko settle back down onto the bottom. Most of your bites are going to be either on the initial fall or within the first few feet of your retrieve, and while the bait is sitting motionless. Now, whenever fish are finicky or pressured, I like to hit them with a 4-inch Senko as a Wacky Rig. I'll throw an O-ring over the center of the bait and then take a weedless Wacky Trokar hook, thread it right underneath that O-ring, and then in the head of that 4-inch Senko, place either a half or a whole piece of a nail weight. And I fish this bait just like I do the weightless Senko. Now, when I feel that I'm fishing around thicker grass, deeper grass, or the Senko and Wacky Rig can't penetrate through that grass, then I'm going to pick up my flipping stick. I use a 7-foot, 6-inch medium heavy power, moderate fast Legend Extreme. It's an extremely lightweight rod. It's very, very sensitive to feel those bites. And basically what I'm going to do is put my boat on the outside edge of that grass line, and then I'm going to flip my bait inside of that grass line. Sometimes you're going to find that they're going to be closer into the bank. Other times they're going to be a little bit deeper right to where that grass edge stops. But I'm going to flip my bait out, let it sink on slack line. Once it hits bottom, I'll tighten my bait up, pop it a few times, and then reel again for another flip. The bait that I like to flip is a large flapping hog. I'm going to match this with a 1/4 ounce to 3/8 ounce tungsten sinker, which I'm going to make sure that I peg to the front of that bait, and then I'm going to use a 3/0 Trokar flipping hook. This has got a little plastic keeper that's going to hold that flapping hog in place for you to flip all day long. Now, it's important to have a great pair of sunglasses because you always want to be searching around for new targets, looking for holes in the grass, looking for lay downs or other cover that may be in the grass that are going to be something a little bit different that are going to hold your larger fish. On cloudy days, I like to use a HCL bronze color lens, or I like to use an HT green lens. On bright sunny days, I'm going to use a neutral gray lens. I wear the World Cup style sunglasses from Maui Jim, and I love them. They cover your entire field of view, and you will see so much more with these sunglasses. Now, on cold front days, you may find that the bass are a little bit deeper, in which case I like to use a Yamamoto D-Shad. It's got a little bit different fall than the Senko does. It's going to actually fall a little bit forward and have almost like a dying shad action behind that Carolina rig. Anything that's different and that's a little bit deeper is a great choice for the Carolina rig, with a nice slow steady retrieve, 20-pound main line, 15-pound leader line, and a 3/8 to 1/2 ounce sinker. Keep about a 2-foot leader and hang on. So in this video, you just learned different techniques for fishing grass during the springtime. I'm Bass Fishing Guide Stephen Fatherree. For more videos like this, click the link in the description below. As always, thank you for watching and good luck fishing.